This is JD with Hornbeat Network News. Breaking news this weekend as Darnell's grocery is finally laid to rest. For more on this, we go down to Justin Stroud in the field. Down to you, Justin.
Hey JD, this all started around 5 o'clock p.m. when Terry Dwyer decided to take these walls down. The men tied a rope around what was left of the rafters and used a crane to pull until the east side wall came down. The force of impact could be felt from over 100 yards away, as some households reported pictures falling off the walls. However, the day did not end without some sort of controversy. Some people requested that Mr. Dwyer go ahead and tear down the west side of the wall. But this is what he had to say.
Our concern was this wall, as we said, the wall. That's why when we pulled it down, we was concerned that it would buckle, but it didn't. As you can see, it stayed up there. So, as I said, the danger's over with. And now the cleanup begins, and we'll do the rest of it another day. We're all going to take a break, sit back, and come back another day. But right now, I think we've accomplished more today than we did during this whole project.
Talking about that wall.
Why? Because this wall has got more solid bricks in it than the outside wall. I'm assuming because over the year of the weather, during the year of the weather, that was an open wall. You had a place here that you could vent it and keep the weather from deteriorating. But that outside wall and the front wall, most deteriorated walls, as you can tell when it fell. If this wall was in any danger, it would have fell. But as I got down to the windowsills, it got tougher to knock them bricks off. So that tells me that it was solid. And I don't feel there's any more danger of it falling. And over the years, I mean, the building has been there for 10 years in danger and nothing's ever happened. Now all of a sudden we're tearing it down and people had concerns. Did I have concerns? Well, yeah. Yeah, I had concerns, but that's why we're taking it down mostly by hand to make sure that it comes down safe. But as you can tell, that wall is still up there and it will be coming down hopefully tomorrow. But the good job well done. I thought we done fantastic today and I'm tickled to death. So.
And for the most part, he was right, as only a few bricks actually hit the barber shop. And now let's go to the news feed for the last remaining moments of Darnell's grocery. And although Darnell's grocery has been destroyed, it will live forever in our hearts and our memories. Back to you, JD.
Thanks, Justin. Shocking news last night as Goodyear has shut its doors for the last time. The 1,800 workers still working at the factory learned of the closing as they showed up for work Sunday night at 11 p.m. According to communications manager Clint Smith, employees were told when they reported to work that production had ceased. They were allowed to get any personal items they had, and then they left the plant. Now, according to the WARN Act, employees affected by the closing will be paid as if they had worked for the next 60 days. However, that doesn't help to ease the pain of many who are now going to bed with uncertainty. Our hopes and prayers go out to all the workers as you go through this time of transition.
Number 1.
Zookeeper. Fun-filled family film full of laughs for adults and kids alike. Mall Cop meets Dr. Dolittle in this comedy that guarantees a laugh for everyone.
Number 2.
Horrible bosses. Ever wanted to devise an ingenious plan to kill your boss so that you wouldn't have to put up with him anymore? Well, these guys actually do it. Check it out this weekend after you see
Number 3.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Let me be honest with you. I've been looking forward to this movie for 12 years, ever since I read the first book. If you've never heard of these movies, then either you've been in Azkaban your whole life, or living under a rock. Number 8 in the Harry Potter film franchise, The Deathly Hallows Part 2 is the final installment in which Harry faces off against Dark Lord Voldemort to save the world for wizards and muggles alike. Wands at the ready, it's time to get your magic on.
And that's it for us here at Hornbeak Network News. Small town, big stories. Good night, Hornbeak.